After a long day of work, school life, fighting traffic, or dealing with crazy neighbors, wouldn't it be nice to take that stress out like this? And this. One of these.
Not your day.
Yeah, more of that.
Anyone else?
Don't forget this. Ah, much better. Wouldn't you say? But wait, you want more? Well, Gears Tactics might just have what you need to enjoy a bloody good time. Let's take a dive into another exclusive title for the PC and soon for the Xbox One to see if Gears Tactics is worth your hard-earned cash.
And let me guess, you're coming too.
Well, if you insist.
Gears Tactics is developed by Splash Damage Studios, the same group of devs that brought us classics such as Return to Castle Wolfenstein, Enemy Territory Quake Wars, the short-lived but entertaining Brink, and Halo Master Chief Collection, to name a few. Also tag teaming it with Splash Damage Studios is the Coalition. This studio of Gears of War vets brought us the remake of Gears of War called Gears of War Ultimate Edition, Gears of War 4, and Gears 5. Given the amount of talent surrounding this game's development, I honestly have to say I truly felt the amount of heart the devs put into crafting this game's experience. Everything from customization options for your heroes/troopers, gears and guns, interesting locations, fun yet challenging side missions, the bloody brutal finishers that would make Mortal Kombat proud, and the main story campaign itself. The story takes place 1 year after Emergence Day, and the Locust horde has the human race on the brink of extinction on the planet Sarah. While Marcus Phoenix and company are off doing their thing, unless you have Augustus Coltrane Cole unlocked to join your crew, get him, he is awesome to have on your team. You'll be experiencing the war through Gabe Diaz and his merry band of misfits as they go on the hunt for the Locust horde's top scientist/monster creator, Ukon. The characters themselves are fun and entertaining, but I didn't get blown away by their performances or character development along their journey. Gabe Diaz is your typical lead hero who's always trying to do the right thing, so much so that it drives a wedge between him and one of his crew later down the road. Sid Redburn is the I'm a little dead inside hardcore war veteran that doesn't take shit from anybody.
I don't know you shit.
Told ya! Michaela Dorn is the rebellious leader of a guerrilla force of civilians fighting off the Horde, and another character you'll pick up later in the game, but I won't spoil it here. Overall, the cast is fun to play with from beginning to end. Also, the ability to fully upgrade their skill trees based on your style of play you want them to follow. They are fully upgradable from their weapons and armor, along with adding different color schemes to help make the most fashionable set of killers you can run with. You can also recruit troopers along your adventure and upgrade them as you see fit, which adds to the experience of running your own squad of gears fighting the Locust horde.
While we chase Ukon down, you'll buy us time.
The story doesn't fail to add in a dark war-themed adventure you'll find yourself enjoying from start to finish, but it doesn't do much either to push this type of story structure to new heights. The big twist you'll encounter around midway through the game didn't really surprise me at all, and it also felt a little forced. It would have been perfectly fine with the adventure going on without the big twist, and also the consequences of this moment in the story is quickly forgotten a few missions later, both by the crew and how the story rounds up in the end. So yeah, some people won't mind it. I for one felt like we didn't need the big twist.
All that's left now is to find out where Ukon's hiding.
The mission structure of the game works like this. You'll play 1 to 2 story missions before the game requires you to have to play 2 to 3 side missions before you can continue the main story. These side missions round up to different kinds, such as rescue missions, collecting resources, and so on. The pace of these missions showing up between story moments is well done and mixes up the gameplay when needed. The one downside though is the overall map selection you get to play on. Sure, the maps are almost always different during the story missions, but what happened to the map variety in the side missions? You'll be mostly running around the same couple of maps over and over again with slight changes from the last time you played on them. From starting on a different section of the map, sometimes fighting at night or in the rain, and that's it. That's all you get. I'm glad Gears Tactics put in a great effort in their maps for the story missions. It just kinda sucks they didn't add more to the side missions. Seriously, you'll be fighting in the same damn desert village more times than you can count by the time you beat the game, and take all the sand out of your boots.
Stay down!
On it. Good news. You're dead.
The real highlight of this game is the Locust Horde's different soldier types that will show up during your adventure and the boss battles. You'll fight a variety of Locust soldiers from the drones, snipers, boomers, and more unique creation the game's main baddie Ukon can deliver, leading to some intense and satisfying matches. Also, some of the biggest monsters the Gears Tactics world will hit you with is within the boss battles themselves. which leads to one of my biggest complaints. Although you get to fight some of the Locust's biggest monsters like the Brumok and Corpser to name a few, these fun boss battles are few and far between. The unique gameplay structure you encounter while fighting these bosses is so much fun. I wish there were just more of them. Since the devs have the entire Gears of War universe at their disposal, hopefully we might get some DLC later that includes more of these types of boss battles to enjoy. At the end of the day, Gears Tactics is the kind of exclusive title I want to see more from any developer/publisher. A finished, well-built, challenging game that rewards its players for taking the gamble to buy it instead of hitting them with an unfinished product. I'm a big fan of the Gears of War franchise. Gears of War and Gears of War 2 will always be my favorites. I didn't really get into Gears of War 4 or Gears 5, so to see the series go back to its original roots of the Emergent State War and new gameplay format, aka turn-based strategy, was refreshing for me. I truly felt like these characters were mine thanks to the fun customization options and to see those choices I made show up in the cutscenes. Seriously, I love seeing stuff like this in games. Please keep more of this stuff coming, guys and gals. I look forward to seeing more Gears games thanks to the launch of the Xbox Series X later this year. If Microsoft allows these two dev teams to continue their unique push for gameplay structure, new characters, and adventures in the Gears of War world, then we are in for a real treat. If you are a big fan of Gears like me, give Gears Tactics a try. And if you're looking for a fun strategy game to test your skills, this game will provide you with what you need for now. After all, how can you not enjoy chainsawing your enemy to death after a fierce battle? Come on. Thank you so much for checking out our Gears Tactics video today, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to like, share, and subscribe for a lot more fun videos on your favorite games coming very soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.
That'll unleash hell and give us time to make a special delivery.